Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We are early on in the main quest line again on our repeat of New Game Plus 3. Rewind a couple episodes to find out what happened. Basically, oopsie. But yeah, we're running with no mods, no creations, and then we reestablished some creations. So yeah, I will add more creations as time goes by. If things stay stable, I think because of limits within the game that are enforced by the game crashing when you exceed them, I'm going to probably avoid installing any ship part packs. So, tearful goodbye to Stroud Premium Edition and to Falklands. Unfortunate, but there it is. I wish they could just, recompile Starfield with that limit raised for us, but yeah. I noticed we've got a skill point here. So let's see, what do I want to spend stuff in? Well, boost pack training we've been working on. Scanning is ready to go up. Leadership is ready to go up. Cellular regeneration, which I thought was rejuvenation. I think I'm going to put the point in rejuvenation and get that going. Okay, so all that money can buy, Walter Stroud. Hey, Walter.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off. To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Okay. I'm also a little excited. So, main quest, all that money can buy, travel to Neon.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Okay, scan the planet. We see that this is a water world. Hey, we just took that.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Hello, Captain.
Okay. Talk to Walter.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass. A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. Something to do with Kazanbas's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding.
Something weird going on with right headphones.
Credits to be made.
There we go.
Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it.
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up.
Okay.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist.
Neon. Instant sensory overload.
I'm going to pick up these travel points as we go.
Keep it moving.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Let's see, shall I stop at Core Kinetics on the way and get her a good weapon?
This is my happy place.
Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it, I've got you covered. You see, I said to myself, Matty, I'm talking military.
In real life, somebody that natters on like this before allowing you to do business with them would just encourage me to walk out of the shop.
No. Imagine being you, my friend. So what do you say? Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up. Wait till you add one up.
Okay, so what he has... Ooh. Okay, Mind Tear and Poison Storm are the ones that I like to buy. And I'm going to go with Poison Storm for Andreja. Got 140,000 credits. There we go.
Remember, if you've got the creds, we've got the core.
Let's rename some things real quick. Oh, I've got a bunch I could sell too. So we just picked up Poison Storm.
What can I sell you today?
And my... Well, there's Cutter, there's this one, so our target.
Buy some weaponry. I'm your guy.
Yeah, my other one. Let's have trouble finding
Ready
it
for
here.
some serious firepower?
Let's sell the
I
excess
call
weapons.
This place, the showroom is yours, my friend.
Okay, sell weapons. Let's sell everything I don't have hot listed, and then buy back Andreja's Poison Storm. Were any of these other weapons at all interesting? I don't think so. None of them really caught my eye on the way through. Pick up more ammo.
All right, well, don't be a stranger.
Bloodthirsty modified exceptional mag shear. There's my
Hey
exotic rifle.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
She's been pickpocketing.
Yes? I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
Well, sort of. So, weapons give you a poison storm, and you also get some ammo for it. Oh, you need to be wielding
A
it
good
too.
team always shares the load.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that dress. See what she looks like in that dress.
Very good.
Yeah, mirror twins. Although she looks a little uncomfortable. Eh, it's not bad.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
All right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about...
Wait.
A minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Right. Onward and upward.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's neon.
We can pick up the travel points as we go.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around
Oops, missed one. Gerber.
We've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors. Things incredible and unique starship models use expertly crafted. You'll enter a world unlike any other. From cuts and scrapes and dislocated.
Really get the ones on that side coming back, rather than going back and forth and back and forth.
There is no question that religion has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Oh, come on!
This is the only shop in town where you'll find neuroamps like these.
Hi,
Welcome
Iko.
to the Ryujin Industries product. All of Ryujin Industries' latest and greatest neuroamps. Take a look. Plenty of good stuff. Here, take a look.
So he sells the new spacesuit stuff. I should probably see if any of these are an upgrade. I don't think they're going to be. Anti-ballistic, lead-lined, and incendiary. Yeah, let's upgrade. I can actually sell off all of them that aren't the new one. And all of them that aren't the one I'm going to wear here. Well, almost all of them. Now you also sell apparel, including all of these guys. So, Ryujin Industries has kind of a corporate look.
See ya.
I deployed those audio dropouts, or either my computer or the game. It couldn't be because I've got a whole bunch of extra things going on the computer now, could it? Always tinkering.
Tavern Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise.
I believe we have picked up all of the fast travel points except for Astral Lounge.
Unique, original, forward.
I know. Free wing spaces.
I'm not in the mood.
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
What's
Have
on your
my
mind,
attention.
Andreja?
We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was? Nor I suspect anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? I suppose it is possible, but I cannot imagine anyone who could build such a thing. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects? A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. I very well may, if things continue along such an incredible path. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here. You good?
We have plenty of Aurora on hand for your enjoyment. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I see. Congratulations on your intelligence network. They clearly have done their job. I think the Astro Lounge will be more than happy to put you on the VIP list. I'll inform our security.
See if we can persuade him down from 4,000.
We do strive for
as a matter
setting
of
the most
principle.
reasonable rate. Yeah, I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency. Not currently, I'm afraid.
This guy is difficult to persuade. We have to inch our way up.
Maybe we can work something out.
Fortunately, he only needs 4 total, so there we go.
Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent.
1,000 credits.
Let me
That'll
just
work.
apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Come back soon.
Now, it's possible with the Starborn options. Let's get out of the dance floor.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
It's possible with the Starborn options that I don't need to actually do any of this. Novice lock. They didn't want me poking my nose in here. Oh, 6. You and you. There we go.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Yeah, if they didn't want me in there, they would have set up a better lock.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus?
Okay, so now we need to investigate the cellar. Kind of skipped across that as we were looking to unlock all the travel points.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Okay, we're gonna just use the Starborn option here to bypass the rest of this conversation.
Done this dance before, have you? All right, fine. I don't want any trouble. Sleep Crate 1, that's where the guy lives.
Sleep Crate 1. Easy peasy. Let's see here. 5 total on the outside. This could be either inside. So these two are only inside. That kind of forces it, doesn't it?
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Bank statement. Near zero balance. Termination notice. You've been let go from the Slayton Aerospace. Computer. There's an item. Expect termination soon. Move the item as quickly as possible. I'm wondering if those messages are from Walter.
I'd be making a fortune
Yeah, now I'm thinking we head back to pick up Walter.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to track
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Any luck out there? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
What? How did you... As you can see, we know everything about everyone we deal with. Now let's skip to it, shall we?
All right. You win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Okay,
Well done.
we're done here.
High pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. He... What? God damn it! That is something he'd do. Well, I'm done being some throwaway goon for Slayton. I quit.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Hi. Having fun?
Asa. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Onward. So these guys are already marked with red on my compass. They're not attacking.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? Yes, he is expecting you. I can give you access to the elevator, but that's it.
Yeah. We all know how it goes down here.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Oh, I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here.
Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just in front of the elevator you came in on.
Void forms is so much better for slipping around unnoticed. And that stealth meter is kind of stuck on caution
That's
there.
the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
At some point,
Drop
we'll have
down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
come out of void form and go out of stealth and see if we can reset that caution meter.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Okay, we're out of void form. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is stuck on a red caution for stealth. That's going to be a bit of a problem.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole. Wait. It's walking down the hole. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end.
Yeah, void form goes down when you interact with stuff. So if you're trying to go through a door or something, be aware that your stealth goes down as you open it. If you're trying to pick a lock without being noticed, it does last long enough to, quote, pick the lock, unquote.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
Yeah, I haven't seen that security guard there before. Glad I had void form and Issa to open the door.
You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that stealth meter not working.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess.
There we go. Who needs stealth when you've got phase time? Okay, there's two security that are above us. We will deal with them when we get to the top. Meanwhile, this is a chance for our stealth meter to realize things are as they should be. Okay, take these guys out. Boom, boom.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Let's see. Who are we teamed up with?
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Photo mode. Now, I think Walter is the one that set all this up, so I'm going to go ahead and spare this guy.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
More X-Tech and Astra. And there's actually contraband here if you're into that sort of thing. I don't need it. If I were still trying to grind up the reasonable dogfighting ship and weapons, I would probably be grabbing all the contraband.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Okay, let's get this back to the lodge.
Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Yeah, we've accumulated a whole bunch of side quests here on Neon, which we can do at some point.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
So, the whole gang should be available on the ship now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a cat nap for a little experience point buff. Not that it matters, but why not?
Come on, there are worlds to conquer. It's time to tell you about the details of
Excuse me,
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
Better than Jake's? Better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon? Better than anywhere, hands down.
You must have banged your head on a console during that last grav jump. No one in their right mind would make a claim like that.
All right, look, you want to throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it. Otherwise, let it go already.
One day, we're going to system hop and test your theory. I just hope you're ready for some serious disappointment.
I wish we could follow up on that by actually going to Jake's and having a beer. So let's talk to Walter.
Deal with the man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate. And I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare. I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Well, good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone. That's quite a hypothesis. It would explain a lot, but no, I can't be susceptible to flights of fancy. Not right now. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall. Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere? Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
You're not going to be flirting with her.
Oh. Well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
I'm all ears. So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see? You should mysteriously wave your hand around when you talk like that. Really helps make it weirder. Then what happened? I heard
These
you
are
did
not
some
the
stuff and
starborn
then
you were looking for.
Changed. Uh-huh. Hold up a second. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers? There's that weird look in your eyes again. You get all distant and cryptic sometimes. Wonder if that's part of your power too. I can't believe I missed seeing this temple thing. Dang it! I'm kicking myself here. Seriously. We don't have enough data to even remotely begin to draw any meaningful conclusions like that. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. Just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting.
Okay,
I hope you're
let's
having a good day.
see if I can talk to Sam real quick. Figured I'd get these conversations about the temple that we did last time out of the way. Oh, where'd Sam go? There he is.
Yeah, what is it?
Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions. I don't need some Mateo philosophical navel-gazing here. These questions are big. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible. Then who is capable of something like that? Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head. Smart. Staying focused. The other Constellation members are gonna lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
Can I help?
One last check-in with Andreja before we take off?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. No, but it seems to make things much, much easier. I envy that. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Read any good books lately?
Hello, Captain.
Heading back to the lodge. There was a bit of an interruption there as somebody was at the door.
Engines programmed to status. We're in orbit. What next?
Oh my.
Something you have no right to. My people have killed for that.
to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Oh. If I disclose that I'm Starborn here, we get away easy. But I think Constellation ends up knowing I'm Starborn. I'm going to use the Starship design stuff.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
No one, especially not you, determines our worth.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Let's get out of here.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
And we want to jump to anywhere. And by anywhere we mean back to the lodge.
The city's... Agreed, we should not delay.
You interrupted yourself, Andreja. Anyway, let's head back to the lodge. Okay.
Fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Starborn. Never heard of it.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the...
And if
come take a look at this.
If I'd been flying the Starborn ship all this time, this whole scene should have been very, very different. The reason why I don't fly it is because it doesn't change this scene, which really confuses me.
Starborn demanded we hand over the artifact.
Put 'em out.
Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
You do have a way with words.
Ah, I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Okay, let's get that artifact installed. And that's going to trigger Vladimir's quest to go through the temple for that artifact.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
And that's the end of that recording. I will see you in the next one.